أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدم الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. Right. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum salam.
So today, inshallah, we'll start revision of the book, of the main themes. So if you can go ahead, Sister Muna, to go through the main theme. So this lesson is all about inna itself. So inna has few other sisters, inna and anna. So inna comes at the beginning of the sentence, anna comes in the middle of the sentence, and then you have lakinna, which means but. La'alla means I hope, I'm afraid, and la'alla, I hope, I wish, or I'm afraid. So these are the ones which does the same action as inna. So I want you to read, and then I'm going to go through some of these exercises. Bismillah.
What page? Malana, what page is this?
This is lesson one. This is lesson one.
Lesson one revision.
Page 11.
Page 11.
Page 11. Got
Yep.
it. Because I prefer to read from the book. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In this lesson, we learned the following. Inna, in Arabic, there are two types of sentences. The nominal sentence, al-jumlatul ismiyatu, wherein the first word is the noun. The book is easy will be al-kitabul sahlun. The noun which commences the nominal sentence is called the mubtada, while the second part is called the khabar. The verbal sentence, jumlatul failiyatu, wherein the first word of the verb is, for example, kharaja bilalun, Bilal went out. The particle inna is used at the beginning of a nominal sentence. For example, innal kitaba sahlun will al-kitabu sahlun will become innal kitaba sahlun. Note that the noun after sahlun.
Yeah.
Note that the noun after inna is mansoob. It has a fatha ending. After the introduction of inna, the mubtada is no longer called mubtada, but instead it is called ismu inna, and the khabar is called khabru inna. Inna
So right,
signifies
just one second. Now the most important point in this is that the particle inna only enters a nominal sentence. So we cannot say inna kharaja bilalun. So we cannot say inna and kharaja bilalun. It has to be a noun after inna itself for it to be a nominal sentence and for it to be suitable in the sentence itself. Otherwise, it cannot come with kharaja unless there is ma. If it's inna ma, then it's possible to come with a verbal sentence. So inna ma means surely but, or inna ma indeed, however, inna ma, it restricts it. So then it's allowed. Otherwise, if inna by itself, it has to be a noun. And you see this here, al-kitaba and al-kitabu, changes of the harakat as well. Correct, Sister Muna?
So,
okay. Inna signifies, sorry, is there a question?
yeah.
Question?
So, kharaja bilalun would be then inna bilalun kharaja?
No, you cannot say in. I said you cannot say inna kharaja bilal.
No, we have to say bilalun first then.
Yeah, so yeah, if you want to say it then it's inna bilalan kharaja, correct?
Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
So inna signifies emphasis. It can be translated as indeed, surely, no doubt, and verily. Note the following. if the mubtada has one dhamma, it changes to one fatha after inna. For example, al mudarrasu jadidun. It would be innal mudarrasa jadidun. And aminatun talibatun would be inna aminata talibatun.
So
If the
literally,
mubtada,
literally in this ruling is that whatever the harakat of the mubtada is, now al mudarrisu, why is it al mudarrisu? Why can we not say mudarrisun?
are you asking me, Molana?
Yes, yes.
Because of inna. If
No,
inna
no, no, no,
begins
no.
the nominal.
Listen, Sister Mona, listen to the question. Al
Yes,
mudarrisu. Why is it al mudarrisu? Why can we not say al mudarrisun?
because over here this is the mubtada. Mubtada takes the
No,
dhamma.
no,
No.
no.
It's
Oh,
definitely.
why does it have one? Why does it have?
Yeah,
Because of the alif and the lam.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
The definite article. So
Yeah.
uh,
If it
what I was
didn't
trying
have
to
that, then it could have a double.
exactly. So because whatever the rulings of the mubtada, what can come as mubtada, what cannot come as mubtada, they still apply to a sentence when inna is inserted. So the rulings of mubtada khabar remain the same. The only thing is that the harakat can change, but the rulings of mubtada khabar remain intact. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's important to remember.
Yes.
So over here now, Aminatu, Talibatun here, Aminatu, it's a diptone noun. Remember, it ends with the time marbuta.
Mm.
It doesn't take
Yes.
a tanween, so that's the reason why it's not taking a tanween here. And then we can inna Aminata Talibatun. Correct?
Talibatu. Yes.
Right. Okay, continue.
So then if the mubtada has two dhammas, they change to two fathas. So
Yep.
for example, Hamadun Marizun, it would be
Hamidun, not
inna
Hamadun. It's not Hamadun, it's
ha,
Hamidun.
Hamidun. Hamidun. So it would be inna Hamidan Marizun. So
Correct.
the dhamma is changed into two fathas. And then it says, if the mubtada is a pronoun, it changes to its corresponding mansub form. So for example, anta ghani would be innaka ghani. For the mansub forms of all the pronouns, see exercise 3. Note that the pronouns of the first person singular and plural have two forms. So innana, inna, inni, and inni.
So sorry, the plural for nahnu, it's innana or inna. That's for we. And innani and inni is for ana. Surely we, and surely I, and surely I. Innani and innani is surely I. And then this
And
one
then
here, la Allah, is the one which means I hope or I fear, which is the same action as la inna itself. Bismillah.
Number 2, la Allah. This is also a particle like inna. It is called one of the sisters of inna. Grammatically, it acts like inna. It signifies hope or fear. For example, al al Joe, the weather
Al-Jawu.
is fine.
Yeah,
Al Joe jamilun. The weather is fine will be al Joul jamilun. I hope the weather is fine. Al-Mudarrasu Marizun. The teacher is sick will be La Allal Mudarrasa Marizun. I'm afraid the teacher is sick.
thank you.
In
So
this
this is
lesson,
thank you, thank you. So this is the
thank you.
actual main point which you need to remember, la inna and la Allah itself. So it follows the same ruling. The only thing it differs is the meaning of inna and la Allah. Now, the other thing now we are going to cover is dhu. Dhu comes in the meaning of possession, and dhu is a singular, masculine, and dhawu, which we do over here. So we have dhawu.
Plural.
Dhawu is the plural, dhatu is the singular, and dhawatu is the plural feminine. Sister Kulthum, can you go for this, please?
Number 3, Zu. This word means having or possessing. Sorry, I just example. Zu malin, possessing wealth. That is wealthy. Zu khuluqin, possessing manners. That is well mannered. Zu ilmin, possessing knowledge. That is. It is always mudaf, and the following word is mudaf ilayh, and therefore it is majroor. The feminine of zu is zatu. Example. Zu ilmin, no, Bilalun zu ilmin wa ukhtuhu zatu khuluqin. Bilalin is learned and his sister is well-mannered. The plural of zu is zuwu, and that of zatu is zawat. Haulai tullabu, I should start. Hada talibu zu khuluqin. The student has good manners. Haulai tullabu zu khuluqin. These students have good manners. Hadihi talibatu zatu khuluqin. This female student has good manners. Talibatu zawatu khuluqin. So that's the plural.
Correct. Thank you. Okay, then now over in the exercises, the most important aspect of this lesson is this exercise here. So for example, to do this exercise, huwa tajirun, he is a merchant, hum min al-Yaban, they are from Japan, is to understand that, as we have spoken, that inna enters a nominal sentence, correct? Now, the nominal sentence before inna, it would be like huwa, hiya, anta, anti, ana, hum, hunna, antum, antunna, and nahnu. That would be the sentence before inna is inserted. Once inna is inserted, it becomes these abbreviations. So Sister Kulthum, can you go through these abbreviations now?
Yes. Huwa tajirun, innahu tajirun.
Correct.
Talibun, inni talibun.
No. Go through this itself of how the abbreviation happens. Yeah.
Sorry. So inna plus huwa becomes innahu. Inna plus hiya becomes innaha. Inna plus anta in annaka. Inna plus anti innaki. Inna plus ana innani or inni. Inna plus hum becomes innahum. Inna plus hunna becomes innahunna. Inna plus antum becomes innakum. Inna plus antunna becomes innakunna. And inna plus nahnu becomes innana or inna.
Excellent. Right. Okay. There are 5 questions. I'm going to ask you to do 3. So 3 of them, and then I'll get 3 to Wajda, and I'll get 3 to Sister Muna. Go ahead.
Huwa tajirun becomes innahu tajirun.
Right.
Ana talibun becomes inni talibun or innani.
Correct.
Either one. Hum minal yabani, innahum minal yabani. They are from Japan.
Thank you. Sister Wajda, 4, 5, and 6.
Antum azkiya'u, innakum azkiya'u.
Correct.
Hiya mutazawwijatun, innaha mutazawwijatun.
Correct.
Nahnu muslimuna, inna muslimuna or innana muslimuna.
Excellent. Sister Muna, can you do the rest? 4.
So the next one is antunna mujtadat.
No,
So it would be
Tahidatu.
mujtahidatu. So it would be
Mujtahidatun.
mujtahidatun.
Correct.
Mujtahidatun. So it would be inna kunna mujtahidatun.
Correct.
And the next one is hunna muslimatun. It would
Muslimatun.
be muslimatun. muslimatun. So it would be inna hunna muslimatun.
Correct.
And then anta rajulun ghani. It would be innaka rajulun ghani. And then anti zakiyatun innaki zakiyatun.
Innaki dhakiyatun. Correct. Um, and then over here now, it's just explaining examples of sentences. Al-mudarrisu jadidun, Fatima tabibatun, Hamidun mutazawwijun. The three cases where dhamma, tanween, and when inna comes, how that happens. Just go through that, please.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, finish off.
So it would be just reading it. Read the
Yes.
following example.
Read and translate.
Al-mudarrisun jadidun, the new teacher.
No, al-mudarrisu, not new teacher. The teacher is new.
The teacher is new. Al-mudarrisu jadidun, the teacher is new. Innal mudarrisa jadidun, indeed the teacher is new.
Correct.
Fatimatun tabibatun, Fatma is a doctor. Inna Fatimata tabibatun, indeed Fatma is a doctor. Hamidun mutazarruj,
No, mutazawwijun.
mutar
Zawijun.
Zawijun.
Correct.
Hamidun is
Married.
married, and inna Hamidan mutazawijan.
Yep.
Indeed, Hamid is married.
Correct. So mutazawwijun again. Correct. Right. Now I want to Sister Kulthum, I want you to do the next three. Well, do the next five. Where you read the original and then change it and tell me what happens, how inna is changing the harakat. So you've got the example there, as-sayyaratu jamilatun, and it becomes Bismillah.
As-sayyaratu jamilatun, it becomes inna sayyarata jamilatun. So the first one is the car is new, but inna sayyarata, inna changed the mubtada into mansub form. So the first three will be ad-darsu sahbun.
Yep.
The lesson is hard. Inna darsa sahbun. Indeed, the lesson is hard.
Right.
As-sayyaratu jamilatun, same word. The car is new. Inna sayyarata jamilatun. Indeed, the car is new or beautiful. Al-Qur'anu kitabullahi. So innal Qur'ana kitabullahi.
Right.
Indeed, the Quran is the book of Allah. Oh, you wanted me to continue to 5.
Yeah, up to 5.
Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Rasulullahi.
Correct.
Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is the prophet of Allah. So it will be innal. Okay,
No,
inna Muhammadan.
No, inna aminata.
Inna Muhammada Rasulullahi. So why would it be Muhammada and not Muhammadan?
No, Muhammadan. Sorry, it will be Muhammadan.
Okay.
It will be
Inna Muhammadan Rasulullahi. Indeed,
right.
Muhammad is the prophet of Allah. Amanatu talibatun. Amina is a student. Inna aminata talibatun. Amina, indeed, Amina is a student.
Sister Najla, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Can you do from 6 to 10?
Yes, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Al-lughatul arbiyatu sahlatun. Arabi is a easy language. Innal lughata arbiyatu sahlatun.
No. Al-Arabiyata is the adjective for lugha. So it would the harakat of the fatha will transfer onto al-Arabiyata. So be inna al-lughata al-Arabiyata sahlatun. Sahlatun is the khabar. Indeed, the Arabic language is easy.
No, well, why is lughatan not, why doesn't it become mansub?
It is, which one? Al-Arabiyata gets a fatha, it is mansub because it's part of the language. The Arabic
Okay.
language is an adjective.
So lughata will stay the same?
No,
Lughatu-
al-lughata is fatha. Al-Arabiyata is also with a fatha as well.
Okay, so both of them have fatha.
Yes,
It is
yes.
not
Okay.
manut relationship.
Okay.
Because it is an adjective. Al-Arabiyata is the language.
Okay, okay.
Which
I
is
understand.
adjective for the language.
Hazihi sa'atu ghaliyatan. I forgot what ghaliyatan means.
Expensive.
Huh? Friendship?
Expensive. Expensive.
But this watch is expensive. Inna hazihi sa'ata ghaliyatan.
Exactly.
No,
Okay.
Sheikh, don't you have to say innahu or
No.
innaha?
No. Nope. Nope. Because hadihi is a pronoun, is a demonstrative pronoun. You don't change that. It remains the same. Inna hadihi.
Okay. Balalun ghabiyun. Inna balalan ghabiyun.
Yeah. And the other thing is that because hadihi, that is it's not a pronoun like huwa, huma, hum. So for this reason, when inna is inserted, hadihi remains hadihi. You just add inna hadihi, but because of as-sa'a has alif lam, it becomes merged with hadihi, becomes part of the subject, the mubtada. So that's the reason why it's inna hadihi sa'ata.
So if it was here, then you would change it to innaha.
Innaha, correct.
But because it is hadihi, it stays.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
because hadihi you cannot say hadiha. It
Yeah.
stays the way it is. All right, thank you.
Al mudiru fil fasle. Innal mudira fil fasle.
Correct.
The teacher is in the class. Al ma'u baridun. The water is cold. Innal ma'a baridun. Okay.
Correct.
Do you want me to continue?
Give me 2 seconds. Let me just see what I want to do next. Right. This lesson is completed. I'm not going to do anything else from that lesson, which is of use. Okay. I want you to do lesson number 3. I want you to read the vocabulary first. Page number
Lesson-
14. Lesson number 2, page number 14.
Lesson number 2, page number 14. Just a minute. The one with Lassa?
Yes, correct. I need you to
So-
do the vocab first. Do the vocab, then we do later.
Vocabulary. Miato, 100. Alpha, 1000. Rubiato, rupee. Safhatun, page. Naji'un, one who has passed the exam. Kummun, sleeve. Dolarun, dollar. Zakiyun, intelligent. Ghabiyun, stupid. Khulkun, manners. Matawazzajun, married.
No, mutazawijun.
Mutazawwijun, married.
Correct.
Ghazabun, unmarried. Yehudiyun, Jew. Yehudun, Jews. Ma'ajam, dictionary.
Mu'jamun.
Mu'jam, dictionary.
Correct. Right. Okay. Right. I want you to read this now.
Okay.
Now, this is about laysa. So laysa itself, it only comes in the past tense form. It doesn't come in the present tense form, neither it comes in the imperative form. It only comes in the past tense form, and it comes in the meaning of is not.
Not.
So yeah, and it enters a nominal sentence like al-baytu jadidun, as you see over here, al-baytu jadidun. Then when it comes laysa al-baytu, and a harf jar is added with a khabar, and it gets a kasra tanween. Al-baytu laysa al-baytu bijadidin. Originally, it should be like this. If you look at the right at the bottom, we can also say al-baytu jadidan. Al-baytu,
Jadidan.
yeah, laysa al-baytu jadidan here. This is the original harakat of laysa. So the ism of laysa is marfu, and the khabar should be mansub.
Mansub.
As long as
And
it's not with
Same for kana, right?
Ahsanti, yes. Same with kana as well. Very good. But it's the opposite of inna. Inna does the other thing. Inna changes the ism to mansub and the khabar to marfu.
Marfu.
MashaAllah, that was really good. You remember that. Go ahead now. Can you read this? And
Okay.
once you've done this, then I'll bring Wajda. Go ahead.
In this lesson, we learn the following. Laisa, it means is not. It is used in a jumla ismiya. For example, al-baytu jadidun, laisa baytul jadidin. This house is not.
No, bijadidin.
Laisa baytu bijadidin.
Correct.
Okay. This house is not new. Note that is added to the khabar and it is therefore majroor.
Majroor meaning getting kasra.
So
Majroor.
be, because of be,
Yes, because of ba.
ba. After the introduction of laysa, the mubtada is called ismu laysa and the
Correct.
khabar is called khabru laysa.
Correct.
The feminine of laysa is laysat. Zainabu marizatun. Laysat Zainabu bimarizatin. Zainab is not sick. As-sayyaratu kadimatun. Laysat sayyaratu kadimatin. Am I saying it right? Laysat sayyaratin bikadimatin. Bikadimatin.
Yeah.
Okay.
And here
Note
the-
that in the second,
read-
it's
just a second, Najla. The laysat, it became laysatit because there are two sukoons combined.
Yeah.
So, correct?
yes, yes.
So that's the reason why they call laysat as-sayyaratu or laysat. If you're going to break laysat as-sayyaratu bi qadimatin. But if you're going to join it
Yes.
on laysat as-sayyaratu, correct.
Okay. Note that in the second example, the sukoon of laysat has changed to kasra because of the following. Laysat as-sayyaratu becomes laysat til sayyaratu.
Correct.
The form of laysa with other pronouns are mentioned in exercise 3. In lastul bi muhandasin, the pronoun tu is the ismu laysa and bi muhandasin is the khabar laysa.
Correct. Mhm.
We can also say anna lastu bi muhandasin. So here anna is mubtada and the sentence lastu bi muhandasin is khabar. This sentence is made up of ismu laysa and khabru laysa as we have seen earlier. Note the following. Anna mudarrisun.
Ana mudarris.
Ana mudarrisun. Lastu bi mudarrisin. So then ana minal hindi. Lastu minal hindi.
Correct.
And at the bottom it says we can also say laysal baytu jadidan. This is from the top.
Yeah.
Okay.
Finally, over here, and then I'll get someone else.
If the khabro laysa is a prepositional clause like minal hindi, it does not take ba, so one does not say lastu bimanal hindi. So what do we say then? Just
Laysat min al hindi. Whenever there's a preposition, there's no need to add ba.
Okay. We have seen in book 1 and 2 that if the mubtada is indefinite and the khabar is a prepositional clause, the mubtada comes after the khabar. Li ikhwatin, I have brothers. With laysa, this sentence becomes laysa li ikhwatun. And I have no brothers. Here ikhwatun is ismu laysa and li is khabru laysa. If inna is added to a sentence like li ikhwatan, it becomes inna li ikhwatan. Here ikhwatan is mansoob because it's ismu inna and li is khabru inna. Balalun bin Hamidin. Bilal, son of Hamid. In a construction like this, the alif of ban is omitted in writing and the preceding word loses its tanween. Min al akho, it means who is the brother. It is a polite way of asking a stranger who he is.
Thank you. Right. Okay. Let's go through some other points. Right. What's her name? Wajda, can you come over here and just go through the different forms of laysa? Explain what form it's coming in. This one here.
Which page?
So you know, Sister Wajda, page number 17, Sister Wajda.
Okay.
Page number 17.
Thank you.
So what I'm telling here, like Hamidun Talibun, Hamidun Laysa bi Talibin.
Yeah, explain what's happening.
So Hamid is Ism Laysa, and Laysa bi Talibin is the Jumla Failure.
It's not
And
Jumla Fi'liya. Bihamidin, what's the Jumla
No,
Fi'liya?
Laysa bi Talibin is the Jumla Failure for, it's a khabar for Hamid.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Laysa bi Talibi is the khabar for Hamid. That's correct.
Yes. Because it's a fail, right? So it will be
No,
Jumla
it's not.
Fail.
It's a defective verb. It's not classified as a verb anymore. It's classified as a defective verb.
Okay. So it's not verb, then what is
It's
it?
not. It's not classified anymore as verb. It's classed as a afali nakisa. Afali nakisa is no longer. It is a defective verb, not a complete verb.
Okay. At-tullabu sigarun. Students are young, or
Young, yeah.
yeah. At-tullabu laysu bisigarin. So students are not young. So again, laysu bisigarin is a khabar laysa for tullab. Aminatu tabibatun. Amina is a doctor. Aminatu laysat bitabibatin. Amina is not a doctor. So here, the B everywhere is a jar majroor.
Right.
We can say that too. Al fatayatu mutazawwijatun. The young ladies are married.
Yep.
Al fatayatu lasna bimutazawwijatun. The young ladies are not married.
Mhm.
Anta kabirun. You are kabirun.
You're old or you're
Old,
big.
big. Anta lasta. And, if there is anta, then we can say lasta bi kabirin.
Right.
And antum jududun, it's for plural. Lastum bi jududin.
Right.
Anti faqiratun. And if it's anti, we could say lasti bi faqiratin.
Right.
Antunna mujtahidatun. Antunna, for antunna we will use lastunna bi mujtahidatun. Tin, because
Yep.
it's big. Ana mudarrisun. I'm a teacher. Ana, I will be changing to lastu bi mudarrisin.
Right.
Nahnu tullabun, and nahnu for nahnu lasna bi tullabin. So we do need to use these nahnu, ana, antunna with that, or we could, if we say without that, it's okay, right? Lasna bi tullabin is good.
You can say, yeah, you could say without that, but if you say it, it just changes the actual construction of the sentence. It's perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to ask everyone to do some. So I'm going to ask Sister Mona, Dr. Ahmed, can Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, can you do the first three? So you need to add, so literally following the same format, you say al-babu. So al-babu laysa bi-mughlaqin. So the khabar itself of laysa should have a ba before it, bi-mughlaqin. So the door is not open. And the next one, Doctor, do the next three, please, or four.
Am I doing it?
Let
I thought
let
you called.
Doctor,
Am I
yeah,
doing the first?
both. Yes, let Dr. Ahmed do it first, and then I'll give you the
Okay,
chance.
no worries. No worries.
Doctor, are you there? Okay, Sister Mona, go ahead.
Okay,
Right here.
number one. Al
Right
babu
here.
muglaqul muglaq. Is that am I saying that?
Yeah, al-babu mughlaqun, correct.
It would be al babu laysa bi mughlaqin.
Correct. Al-babu laysa bi mughlaqin. Translation is the door is.
The door is closed.
Yep.
And then
Door, not door.
it would be
No. The door is not closed.
The door,
Laysa.
the first one is the door is closed, and then with Laysa, the door is not closed.
Correct. Number 2.
And then number 2, al ma'u baridun, the water is cold.
Huh?
And then it would be al ma'u laysa bi baridin, the water is not cold.
Correct.
And then Hashimun marizun, Hashim is sick, and Hashimun laysa bi marizin,
Correct.
Hashim is not. Do the rest also?
And do one more, number 4.
Okay. It would be Abi Naim, Abi Naim, and then it would be Abi Laysa bi na min,
Bina'imin. Correct.
Binaimin.
My
And
father
my
is not
father is not, what is Naim?
sleeping.
Sleeping. So my father is sleeping, my father is not sleeping.
Correct.
Oh,
Okay.
from Nom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sister Kulthum, can
No.
you do the next 3?
Sure. Ad-darsu sa'abun, ad-darsu laysa bisa'bin. The lesson is not difficult. Al-masjidu karibun, the masjid is closed. Al-masjidu laysa bikaribin, the
Right.
masjid is not closed. At-tiflu jaw'anu, the child or the young fellow is hungry. At-tiflu laysa bijaw'anu,
Right.
he's not hungry.
When it's it's Joannu, and when it's gonna be with B, it's gonna be Joanna, right? Because
Correct.
it's different.
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's
Oh,
move
repeat
on.
that again, Majda, I'm sorry.
So dipto nouns.
Bijaw'ana. I
Yeah.
see
So
that.
So Jo'anu
Thank you for
comes
correcting.
in the Jo'anu and Jo'ana. So it has only 2 harakats. In the state of Raf, Dhamma, in the state of Nasab and Jar, Fatha. Right. Now, this is the most lesson number 3 now. Over here, we do Ahada Ashar Taliban and Ithna Ashar Taliban. So here, numbers 11 and 12, both parts, the unit and the tens, will correspond to the ma'dud. Taliban is masculine, Ahada is masculine, Ashara is masculine, Ithna is masculine, Ashar is also masculine. 11 and 12, they follow each other as adjectives itself. But numbers from 13 to 19, the units itself will be of the opposite gender. This will be to the opposite gender of the ma'dud. ثلاثة عشر طالبا. أربعة عشر طالبا. So the ashar itself matches with that. This matches with that, but the unit itself will be of the opposite gender. And the other point you need to remember is that these numbers, Ahada Ashar to 19, they are mabni. Their harakat does not change. Their harakat remains the way they are. It does not change. But numbers from 3 to 9, their harakat changes itself. The harakat changes. So 13, 11 to 19, the harakat does not change. It remains the same always, regardless of wherever it's coming. Now, Doctor, I would like you to go through the first point, which is in this lesson number 3, about the superlative degree. So the superlative degree is of 2 types. When you say ahsanu tullabin, the best student, and then sometimes you say Bilalun atwalu min Fatima. Bilal is taller than Fatima. That's his comparative. So ahsanu is used in 2 different measures. One is superlative degree, and the other as a means of comparative. So I would like you to read it calm and slowly, and Bismillah starts.
In this lesson, we learn the following: comparative and superlative degrees of the adjective. Adjectives in the comparative degree are on the pattern of afalo,
Af'alo, correct?
like ajmalo,
Mhm.
more beautiful. Asano, better. Askhara, smaller. Aktamo, older.
Mhm.
And we have already learned words on the pattern are tutor, and so have no tanween.
Correct.
Okay. Afalo, followed by min. Then, for example, Hamidun atwalo min Bilalin.
Mhm.
Hamid is taller than Bilal.
Correct.
Afalo is the same as for masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. For example, Bilalin atwalo min aminata. Bilal is taller than Amina.
Mhm.
Aminato atwalo min Bilalin. Amina is taller than Bilal. Okay. And Alabnao atwalo min banate. Sons are taller than
Daughters.
the
The sons are
daughters.
taller than the daughters, correct?
Hmm.
Then al-banatu,
Banato atwalo min abnae.
correct. Now,
Sons are taller than
the most important thing from this itself, this comparative, is that the af'alu it's a masculine form of the noun af'alu. So you will see it's use with the masculine, feminine, singular, and plural. So Bilal is masculine, Amina is feminine, Al-Abna is plural, Al-Banatu is plural, feminine. So Atwalu is used in all different forms of the nouns itself. This is the most important thing. And then over here, you will see that here, Amina and so forth, names are mentioned, but sometimes you can have a pronoun after min. So Ahsanu minni. So this is another way. Go ahead now, doctor.
Note the following examples wherein min is followed by pronouns, by a pronoun. Anta, asano, minni.
Correct.
You are better than I. Ana aksara, minka. I'm shorter than you. Akbaro, minna, sinna. They're older than me, we.
Yeah, they're older than me older than me, than we, than us. It should be than us, than we is incorrect. Okay, correct. Now this is a superlative degree. So here there's no min after ahsanu, but it's a noun which is coming and it's coming with a kasra tanween. Ahsanu talibin. This is mudaf ilay, and this is a superlative degree, meaning the best student. Bismillah.
Ibrahimo, asano, taliban, fi, fil madrasate.
Correct.
Ibrahim is the best student in the school.
Correct.
Aqdamo,
Al-Azharu
Al-Azharu, Aqdamo, Jamiyatin, Fil,
jami'atin.
Jamiyatin, Fil, Alimi.
Correct.
Al-Azhar is the oldest university in the world.
Correct.
Fatimatu, Akbaru, Talibatan, Fi, Aslina.
Correct.
Fatima is the oldest student in our class.
Fatima is the oldest student in our class, correct?
Arabic name for both the comparative and the superlative degree is Afalo.
Tafdeel. So both of them, so the name given to the comparative and the superlative in Arabic, there's one word given to it, and it's called af'alu at-tafdeel. Jazakallah, thank you. Now the next part, lakinna and ka'anna, both of them are the sisters of inna. They do the same action of inna, but only difference is lakinna means but, and ka'anna means it looks like. So I'm going to give this to Muna, 2 and 3. Are you there, Muna? Muna Zaidi? Okay, she disappeared. Just Kulthum.
She is probably
Yes.
Kulthum, go ahead.
But is one of the sisters of Inna and so acts like Inna. Example, Bilalun mujtahidun walakinna hamidan kaslanu. Bilal is hardworking, but Hamid is lazy. Ahi mutazawwijun walakinni azabun.
Azabun. Yep.
My brother is married, but I am a bachelor. Sayarati qadimatun walakinnaha qawiyatun. My car is old, but it is strong. Do you want me to continue?
Yes, please.
Ka'anna is one of the sisters of Inna, and so the noun following it is mansub. It means it looks as if. Example, Ka'anna al-imama maridun. It looks as if the imam is sick. Man hadihi fatayatu.
Fatatu. No, man hadil fatatu.
Fatatu, oh sorry, fatatu. Man hadihi fatatu ka'annaha ukhtuka. Who is this girl? It looks as if she is your sister. Ka'anna hadihi sayarata lahu. It looks as if this car belongs to him. Ka'annaka min al-Hindi. You seem to be from India.
Yep, finish off, please.
The numbers from 11 to 12 with a masculine madud. These numbers are compound. They consist of two parts. The madud is singular mansub. Example, ahada ashara kaukaban. 11 stars. This ashara kitab, 19 books. We will deal with these numbers under 4 heads. Numbers 11 and 12. Here both parts agree with the madud. Example, ahada ashara taliban, 11 male students. Ihda asharata talibatan, 11 female students. Ithna ashara taliban, 12 male students. Ithnata asharata talibatan.
Is this clear for you? So numbers 11 and 12, what's happening with them?
Both units, the 10 and the unit part, agree with the
Madud. Correct.
or whatever is being added. Numbers
Correct.
13, 19. Here the second part agrees with the madud and the first part does not. Thalathata ashara taliban. So thalathata is feminine, but ashara matches taliban. Thalatha asharata talibatan. So talata is masculine, but asharata matches talibatan. So, but Sheikh, the other or
Yep.
the madud, the part or the madud that is the part that's being counted, it's still in singular form though.
Yes.
It does not take the plural.
No, it comes from numbers. Yeah, number from 11 to 20. It comes in a singular mansub form. Correct.
Okay.
But numbers from 3 to 10, they come plural with a kasra.
Okay. As you can see in Thalathata Ashara Taliban, the Madud Taliban is masculine. So the second part of the number Ashara is masculine, while the first part Thalathata is feminine as indicated by the Tamardut ending. Thalatha Asharata Talibatan, the Madud Talibatan is feminine. So the second part of the number Asharata is also feminine, while the first part Thalatha is masculine as indicated by the absence of ta. In this lesson, we learned these numbers only with the masculine madud. We will learn them again with feminine madud in lesson 6. These numbers are mabni, they're indeclinable. In other words, they do not change to indicate their function in a sentence. This will become clear by comparing the numbers from 3 to 10 with these numbers. So if they are coming in as mudaf layl, nothing changes.
The harakat from of these numbers do not change itself. From 11 to 19, they remain the same. But numbers from 3 to 9, they change. Like for example, in the thalathatu riyalat, I have 3 riyals. Here, uridu thalathata riyalat. And so the word 3 now, as it's coming as an object, I want. So that's the reason why as an object, it gets a fatah, thalathata. And then هذا القلم بثلاثة ريالات, because of the harf jar, the thalathati is changed to riyalatin. Now do this please. It's the last three, Sister Kulsum. You'll see the
Okay.
difference.
Indi thalatha ashara riyalan. I have 13 riyal. Uridu thalathata ashara riyalan. Okay. Hada kalamu bi thalathata ashara riyalan. Okay,
So
I
you
see that.
Yeah.
Yes, I see that. So it does not change.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because of the ba itself, the harakat on time marbuta doesn't change. And uridu thalathata, it remains the same in the thalathata itself. It remains with the fatha. There's no changes at all.
Note that itna and itnatha commence with hamzat al-wasl and it is omitted in pronunciation when preceded by a verb. The number 20 is ishruna. It has the same form for both the masculine and feminine madud. The madud is singular mansub. Example, ishruna talibatan, ishruna taliban. We will learn the numbers from 30 to 90 in book 5. Insha'Allah, we will learn the other cases of numbers as well. The word for the first is awwalu. Ordinal numbers from 2 to 10 are formed on the pattern of fa'ilun. Thalithun, third, rabi'un, fourth, khamisun, fifth, sadithun, sixth, thanin, second is thanin, which is originally thaniyun. Like galin in lesson 1, the il is it's thani. Okay. Alaysa kazalika, isn't it so? If a student is asked, Anta talibun, Alaysa kazalika, the answer is bala. We'll learn more about bala in lesson 6.
Jazakallah, thank you. 7 and 8, Wajda, can you do that? And then we'll probably pack up on this. 7 and 8,
Six.
Wajda.
Okay. Ayyuhuma, which of the two? Fil fasli talibani min Firenze ayyuhuma akuka. These are two students from France in the class. Which of them is your brother?
Mhm.
The two broken plural forms, mafa'ilu and mafa'ilu, like fanadiku and fanajinu, are called muntahal jumu'i.
Jamu. Okay, that's fair enough. Right. We'll just do the vocabulary and then I'll do the exercise next week. It will be too much for you to take in observe today. So if you just do the vocab, that's fine.
Okay. Mahja'un, hostel, kaukabun, star, fariqun, team, shaqiqun, full brother, fil manami, in dream, nafizatun, window, plural nawafizu, sinnu, age, tooth, shahrun, month, la'ibun, player, wasi'un, spacious, large, shahirun, famous, thamanun, price, kasla, lazy, feminine, female is kasla.
Excellent. Right. Thank you. Inshallah, then.
What is female? Kasla or kaslanu?
Kasla.
Kasla is female. Okay.
So
Feminine,
inshallah,
I mean.
we'll do the points of the lesson itself next lesson, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you.
اللهم صل على محمد
Muhammad.
وعجل فرجهم.
Thank you, Sheikh.
No problem. So inshallah, we'll cover it and then we'll finish next week, inshallah.
Inshallah.
دعاء
Thank you.
على محمد
Thank you.
وعجل فرجهم في امان الله.